Good morning, everybody. Vice Forecaster JD Rapp with you in the USA Severe Weather Network Center. We just have a tornado warning has just been issued, so we gotta have to stay with you right now. This just got put out. This a little bit. This runs effect to 6:45. So this is probably just a radar indicated tornado. This is a tornado warning, so we're gonna just give me a second. So we have a tornado warning in place. So we'll zoom in just a little closely. I'm by myself a little bit, so we're gonna have to do this by myself a little bit. Tornado warning goes in effect for Jefferson County and Davis and Paris and South Central Louisiana, South Central Elvis and Paris and Central Louisiana, Aden Paris, and Northwestern Liberty Parish, Central Louisiana, South Central Allen County and Paris, Central Louisiana, and to around 6:45. At 6:10, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado 5 miles southwest of Elton, Venetia, 5 miles an hour. Hazardous tornado. So if you're in any of these communities down here by base area, Elson area, Eldon, you need to seek shelter now. This is a time to get centered and get covered. Red next to green indicate gate to gate sheared with the storm, and this is why we're kind of letting you know. I just got a bulletin from Project Jacob here. Tornado warning. Thank you, Jacob, for that report. So tornado warning continues. So this means you got to seek shelter right now. This means you take cover in the basement, small two room. Just a second here. I'll turn the mic off just for a second. Alright, we just got a message from some of my people here. Somebody said, be careful. So let me see who that probably was while we're on here. Give me a second here. Good morning. So centered and get covered. We'll stop the time frame here, zoom in again, and you could just see, pull up here, our tool that we use here to see if we have any debris with this. And no, we don't. We don't have no debris with this tornado warning. This goes in effect into about 6:45, so you still want to make sure you're in a safe spot. Hail's not going to be likely with this one tornado this morning. I think it's good. It's a little bit of hail here. Washington area, that's still looks like it could produce a storm, but my main threat for it is this little tornado trying to spin up, and there's circulation, but this is mainly off water. If this continues on land, this could be another spin up tornado deal too. But this is the only tornado warning we have in place this morning, mainly just for a radar indicated tornado. If you're inland, this means get centered get covered, go to a basement. I know it's going to be hard seeing it because it's still dark out there. This is a tornado warning. So we'll back out. You can watch these storms coming in. This is a tornado warning. This is just continues to be so this tornado warning continues about 6:45. No confirmed report of a tornado on the ground right now. So that's the good news right now. And just looking through the um, red next to green, that is gate to gate sheared. So it'll probably stay with this one tornado warning until it expires. It goes back to 6:45. There's no confirmed report of any tornado on the ground right now, folks. That's the good news. But there's just this one storm at the side to spin up these little individual sails. I'm going to check some more, just make sure we don't have any more rotation. And you get this a lot down here. You get plenty of moisture to spin one up. This is just another couplet right there. But Lake Charles, if you're in Lake, the tornado warning, but this is the Lake Charles. There's another storm trying to spin there. So we'll have to see if that actually happens. We'll have to see if they institute a new tornado warning there or not. But the rainfalls really want to get heavy on this. Looking at rainfall amounts up to 2 inches, maybe 2.5. Folks, if you're in this tornado warning, you need to be shaking shelter now. Get centered, get covered this morning. And I got questions. Will this be a bad day down there in Louisiana? So we'll shrink this. Let's see, pull up here. Let me get the map pulled back up. Just got some more information just coming in from people. A weather statement. You know, we could see some winds up to 40 miles an hour possible. So thank you for the information here. So right now we got tornado warning continues about 6:45. The reason why we're on this morning because we got a tornado warning. Some people asking if it's going to be a bad day in the Louisiana area. I got a friend asking that, so I'll pull that up. You could just see what we got. People can see what's going on, and just give me a second because right now I'm just by myself, and normally I have always had somebody with me, but it's the wrong time of the morning to have this. But anyway, so that's good. Day one, and yeah, there is a low wind threat for severe weather today. Let me stop the screen. We'll get back to radar just in a second. This is today. Outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. They decided to keep it in just a low wind threat for maybe an isolated storm. Tornado risk today is about a 2%. And up here by St. Louis, we have to watch. Wind is about 5%. Hail is about a low threat. So definitely, that's the trouble. We'll have to watch storms like that today at the forum. So thanks for the question. My friend asked me if it's going to be, because he's working in Louisiana right now, and he asked me if it's going to storm or not down there. So let's back out. Tornado warning continues about 6:45. Trying to get screen shared back. All right, we're back in gear again. Zoom in a little more closely. Put this back on our Viper, and you can see that is very tight gate to gate sheared. Very tight rotation. So if you're in Elton, Chapter area, you're under flash flood warning. Flooding is going to be becoming a concern, folks. So while we're on this one, we're on because we got this one tornado warning that goes in effect at 6:45. These sails have been popping up. I'm going to shut the visors off just, and this is a little squad. I would call this maybe MCS has developed since. So this has developed since this morning. These little individual cells, but I don't like. I always say I don't like seeing, and these cells are producing maybe potentially of seeing a spin up tornado this morning, and this is why we're continuing to watch this, because if these storms can tap onto a little bit of the energy, they could get tornadic, and that's why we're continuing to watch this, especially over here by Lake Charles at the little couplet there. Let me see if anything's trying to form by debris here, because you could get a brief tornado without debris. And this one don't have any right now. So this could just be a radar indicated tornado. So definitely that's something we gotta keep an eye on. So you just joined me and the whole team this morning at 6:45. We have a tornado warning that goes in effect into around 6:40. So a little bit. If this doesn't have anything, we'll send things back. New storm trying to get going right over here. So if you're in up here by Blaze or Elson or Elton area, you need to take your tornado plan in action. That means go to the lowest floor, small tier building, put a helmet on you, baseball helmet, or put a mattress between you guys. This is I know a lot of people are going to work, so please, we don't want you in a car. If this is a tornado, you're not going to see it. It could be rain wrapped, especially if it's rain. So please take it seriously. This is a tornado warning that goes in effect at 6:45. So about another 20, just a little bit, and then it expires. So hold on just a second. All right, you just joined me. We still have that tornado warning about 6:45. It's keep getting smaller. So one more time, I'm going to pull up sheared again, and velocity. It's still continuing. Tornado warning continues about 6:45. We'll check this tool again. Don't see any signs of any debris ball with this, so that's some good news. So right now, I mean, since I'm not getting any reports of a tornado yet, we want to send things back. If we do see a recycle or anything, or even a new tornado warning, we will jump on to let you know. I am Vice Forecaster JD Rapp with you. We will continue to keep you updated as the morning goes on.